guys, I'm so proud of you for that. Fist bump through the camera. You decided to take action on your goal. You have the goal of building muscle, and you decided that today you're going to take action on it. And you know what, guys, I'm so proud of you. But here's the problem. When you get into the gym, you realize that, oh, I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, how to do it, or even like how to even gain muscle. Like, how do you do this? And guys, if you were anything like I was at that age, you probably have a guy or two in your high school that lifts a lot that you ask them for advice. And then you probably have high school sport coaches who think they actually know what to do in the weight room, but they really don't. They kind of get shitty advice. So you kind of held back a couple of years of physique development because you're not really sure what to do. And guys, trust me, I have been there. When I first started weightlifting, I had a guy in my class who was literally, like, he turned into the Hulk almost overnight. And I would ask him, hey, what do I do for this? What do I do for that? And he just really wasn't of much help. And then I'd have high school coaches who would try to give me information, who were like, oh yeah, you should probably do this, you should probably do that. And they didn't really know jack shit about the gym. I'm just gonna put it that way. But guys, I want to save you from that, because for me, I was fed up with not having results, so I just researched for hours and hours and hours how to do this stuff. Anytime that I wasn't spent doing homework or playing video games, I was doing that. I was researching how to build muscle. And guys, I came up with a simple guide for beginners on how to build muscle. So without further ado, if you want to get in tech and you want to please, and also subscribe for more content coming soon, and let's get into it. So guys, the first one is that you are going to focus on gaining strength. There's no more one critical thing that you need to focus on when it comes to building muscle than gaining strength. You have to focus on gaining strength. If there's one important goal you need, is strength. For me, back when I was in my high school years, all I really cared about was getting a lean, chiseled physique. Like, that's literally all I cared about, nothing else. And it seriously held me back in terms of my physique. All I cared was doing about super high rep ranges, like isolation movements. That's why I read was the best. And I didn't really focus on gaining strength, and it really hurt for me in the long term. Like, when I first started focusing on gaining strength in the gym, that's when I noticed my muscle gains went up. The second one is that you want to focus on compound movements. Now, I get it. Compound movements, they suck when you first start off. They're really demanding, but guys, they're going to give you your biggest bang for your buck. I know doing a squat now is going to be as glorious as doing like a bicep curl like this, but it's going to produce a whole lot of muscle and do a whole lot more good for you. So I would not skip the compound movements. I would focus primarily on them. And for you, when it comes to those compound movements, I would actually focus on gaining strength too. Don't focus too much on getting lean and getting a ripped six-pack abs. Just focus on gaining strength and getting good at the compound movements. Dial in your form. The third one I would say is also focus on progressive overload. You're gonna find out as a beginner, you progress really fast. And one of the biggest mistakes I made was that I didn't let myself progress fast enough. I was kind of holding myself back. Well, as a beginner, you have to focus on progressive overload. If you want to get stronger, progressive overload is going to be your best friend. Meaning, you don't have to jump up like 30 pounds from last week. Just jump up like 4 or 5, maybe even 10 pounds. And you're going to see a dramatic difference in your strength over time. You're going to watch as those numbers climb up, which means you're gaining strength and you're getting good at those compound movements. And plus, the human body is very adaptable. You need to do more than you did before in order for it to adapt. And as a beginner, you're really going to be able to adapt. So the compound movements, you need to focus on gaining strength first of all, get good at compound movements, and then focus on progressive overload. Now my fourth one for you guys is to get my camera finally balanced that. The fourth one I have for you guys is to focus on eating. A lot of teenagers, they ask me, oh hey, what kind of supplements should I get? You know what? Supplements really won't do much for you, especially if you're like, what, 5'11", 140 pounds. You don't need supplements. You need to eat. You need to learn to eat like your life depends on it. So when it comes to building muscle, you need to get at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So calculate however much you weigh and try and eat that much grams of protein. Like, if you're not getting that much from the lunch your mom makes you or you make at night, then just start eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's what I did in high school and I actually gained quite a bit of weight from that. You want to focus on eating because you can focus on gaining strength and gain good compound movements. What happens after that? You're not really building muscle in the gym. You're more breaking it down. Your body has to heal and recover. If you're not giving it what it needs to recover, that's bad news. So you need to focus on eating food. The fifth one is to be consistent. Most of your results won't come in 2 weeks. Unlike the B-Day landings, you're not 3-week wonders. Most of your results will not come for like a while. You might first notice that you increase in strength just because your body's able to activate the muscle fibers more when it needs to, but you're not gaining muscle. To gain muscle, you need to be consistent over time. So you can't give up after like a month or two because you're not seeing as many results as you want. You gotta keep on this journey. And trust me, if you stay in the weight room for about a year, you're going to notice a dramatic difference, especially if you followed all the points above. So, guys, stay consistent. Like, it literally takes about 6 months for the body to naturally change itself. Now, the last one I'm going to give you is that you want to sleep. And I know for you teenagers, you're probably like running on 3 or 4 hours of sleep when you go to high school, or go to school, or to class, whatever you call it. But that is really not going to fly when it comes to building muscle. When it comes to building muscle, you need to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a night just to build muscle. I don't care if that means you have to skip time with like playing video games at night with your friend, or maybe you need to cut a little bit short that time of Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever game you're playing. You need to get your sleep because the body does not actually heal itself too much during the day. It really heals itself at night. So you need to quit focusing on playing so many video games at night or staying up super late at night, and you need to get to bed at a reasonable time. Yes, I know that bedtime you're probably given in middle school, 9 or 10 p.m. You need to keep that if you want to build muscle, and make sure that you are getting sleep. No laying in bed, playing on your phone like this. You need to get sleep because sleep is going to be crucial when it comes to your fitness goals. So that's it, guys. So the biggest guide I would give you for gaining muscle first time in the gym is to 1, focus on gaining strength. Gaining strength, that's going to be your biggest goal right now to really build muscle. Second, it's going to be focus on a compound lifts. Compound lifts are going to give you the biggest bang for your buck. And by compound lifts, I don't think I said this, but I mean like bench press, squat, overhead press, bent over rows, lunges, deadlifts, stuff like that. You want to focus on that. Third is you want to focus on progressive overload. Your body will slowly adapt over time. Even though it might get more and more difficult, you need to keep with it, which is being consistent. You have to be consistent in the gym. You cannot expect things to come to you within like 2 or 3 weeks. Like I said, you have 3-week wonders and beta D-Day, so that's how the picture. 5 is that you need to eat. You need to eat a lot of really good food. Stop thinking supplements are going to give you that natural boost or edge that you need. You need to eat. And finally, number 6 is you need to sleep. Quit staying up all night. You need to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. You're also going to notice a dramatic difference in your workouts too when you don't have to drink like 2 or 3 monsters to get through a workout. That's it for the video today, guys. So if you did like it, give me one of these. And also, if you do have any questions for me or you want me to cover a certain topic, let me know in the comment sections down below. And also, if you want to book a free call with me, kind of ask me some questions about fitness, feel free to hit me up in my DMs or just go join my Facebook group, Saiyan Warriors, and ask it there. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, let's get it, Saiyans.
Is to go even further beyond!